Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, the babbler. That is me on this evolutionary high of enterprise at this time. And triggered emotionally is I to feel this power inside to take this trigger and channel the trigger so that not just myself but others too may benefit from the wisdom that shall exude from the messages received from within this channeling divine, so that we may continue with the strength needed to be able to power through any emotional triggers that come to the surface, so that you may introspect and reflect better on a change that is happening in your own emotional life. Moon in Scorpio transformation. So something's coming up. In my last video, I spoke about the song plays. It was the songs Homemade Dynamite, about intimate relations taking place, that certain things need to be expressed, exchanged, shared. And with that being said, what needs to be seen and brought to the surface? That seeing the true you, faith in the process, seeing the true you and having faith in the process, to be real as can be and authentic as you can be with yourself. Every journey starts with a single step. Holding on out with faith and speaking your truth, even if your voice quivers, even if your body shakes, even if some opponent is standing in your way. You're choosing your battles wisely every single day. You're going beyond the normal. Okay? You are going beyond the normal. Okay? For this has not been done before, which is why you're experiencing so much more than what others might typically experience, because you're going past this. So there's a lot of emotion surfacing at this time, a change in your emotional life, a transformative change that leads to acceptance, an emotional phase or domestic development. Some kind of feelings are being shared, expressed with care, workings. Some inner alignings are happening at this time, and it's going to rock the boat. It's going to rock the boat. And then we have here Sun in Aquarius, so we're going to pay attention to these signs. So you have eclipse in Cancer, Moon in Scorpio, Sun in Aquarius. So you have this mindset, this visionary set, this opportunity, and this readiness for change in terms of your emotional life and the development that is happening here. Okay? Something is changing. Something is growing. Hold on. Something is growing that is going to be revealing to your of what you need to know at this time. What do you need to know at this time? So here we have the High Priestess showing itself here, but on this side, okay? Okay, because it's not on this side. This is from the vice versa deck. Oops. This side. So on this side here, I'm just going to read from here. You have the High Priestess. The inner temple is forbidden to those who are not ready. Ah, okay. And willing to comprehend its mysteries. 2 braziers burn with sacred fires beside a pool of dark water. A knot of Isis symbol is carved on the back of the High Priestess's throne. She is the sacred feminine that connects the earthly spirit and the eternal soul. She brings mystical knowledge forth into the light of day, born in the deep moonlit waters of women's wisdom. You have passed through challenging initiation tasks and have been admitted to the inner temple. Take some time to reflect upon what you have recently learned. Sit with any fear until it dissolves away. The 2 keys of knowledge are now yours for the taking. The gold key of worldly matters and the silver key of mystical matters. You have proven yourself worthy of these mysteries. So here, there is a union. Divine masculine and divine feminine energies passing initiation. I don't want to B and J. Okay? And there's a new phase of inner emotional development happening between 2. One holding the silver key, one holding the golden key. Both keys just as important as the other. Okay? The strength that one has shown is beautiful. Going beyond the normal is going beyond the regular conditioning ways of handling certain things. How does one handle something that's so new when you don't know what to do because it hasn't been done before? A change of heart. Reevaluation. What is most important to the 2? Because each one is half of the other equation. Trusting in the present moment. 2, calmly make the best possible decision. 2, work their alchemy and magic and manifest perfectly what they desire. United, they wear the proper attire. Excuse me. Okay. So let me just look at this because I've shuffled and I keep shuffling and I don't see the cards from before, which I should have, because then I would have been able to look at it from where we're leaving off. So here, oh, I think this one is standing here. Is this the Knight or the Page of Cups? There's a turtle behind, but it's coming from this angle. Okay, but look at that turtle. Oh, this is so funny. So we're gonna turn to that one there. Chalices. I think it's the Knight or the Page. The Knave. What is it? Ah, the Knave. Knave. Sorry, sneezing. This is the outer self. Okay. A young man clad in the court garb of a page stands at the edge of a quiet sea. His tunic bears a pattern of lotuses. Small wavelets splash softly against his long cloak, which is the color of the calm ocean behind him. He holds a silver chalice, silver key, silver chalice, golden key, golden chalice, from which a fish is leaping. Okay? Piscean energies here. His attitude is gentle, except when he throws pillows. Passive, perhaps subservient. This is a kind person. His heart is innocent and his intentions are pure. He holds the cup of love, but the fish symbolizes that this is a spiritual love, not carnal. At least, not yet. This person prefers peace to passion for the time being. He is content to stay in the shallow waters of emotion for now. Here we have the divine masculine energy, comfortable where he is at, on the shallow aspects of emotional superficiality, right? So this is his inner self. He's still standing on the shore's edge, gazing upon a multitude of stars. The ocean at night has deepened in color, as has the knave's cloak. A sea turtle surfaces in the dark water. This person's inner self and outer self are pretty much one and the same at this stage. The inner self is just a bit darker, okay? A little bit more kept hidden. This is what's coming to the surface now. These emotional turbulent seas are the shadowy aspects and elements of emotion that have not been set free. And so it's coming to the surface, you shall see, in this intimacy of the dragging, the bringing out, the what is that called when the water comes to the shore and they pull you out into sea, like the emergence of these deep feelings, this spiritual aspect to love that is coming to the surface. This is deeper than anything either have ever known or have experienced. I just saw 12:12. The turtle offers us a clue as to why. He keeps his moodiness to himself. Okay? He keeps his moodiness to himself. And the more tender emotions that may be too vulnerable to the roughness of the world, the turtle offers us a clue to why. So he hides his feelings inside, keeping his shadow side to himself, and then sometimes mirrors help. So you have a shadowy masculine side that is emotional and hidden and kept hidden, that is being brought to the surface by the high priestess, who goes in, okay, and it's being mirrored in such a way that requires strength of both parties to be there in support of one another, okay, in every kind of way, because they are believing in themselves and letting their inner heroism in the emotional realms out, trusting in this connection that they are experiencing with one another that is turbulent, so it seems, or perceived, or dark in every kind of way, especially to the male, who would rather stay in the shallow aspects of emotions. So dark it so seems. Meanwhile, it's just the emergence of something else of, profound meaning that is grander than anything that either have experienced. So the turtle offers us a clue as to why. Sea turtles are old souls that have been swimming the dark waters for many lifetimes. When it feels threatened, it withdraws into its shell. For this person, it feels safer to stay in the shell. Over time, he may learn that gentleness doesn't mean weakness. And that's what's being learned here by the masculine yang energies. And remember, when I speak of energies, it's not gender specific, because a female can embody her masculine side in a more dominant way at certain different times of the day. We all wishy-washy in that kind of way. So it's just saying that the masculine side of the energies that reside within us that are hardened to the inner emotional realms of feeling are coming up at this time, and it's going to feel dark and turbulent for that masculine energy that is feeling the roughness of those waters, bringing up such shadow elements. And the only reason why it's even a shadow element is because it hasn't been explored, expressed, released, it's suppressed. So it feels like a threat, you know what I'm saying? So defensive at best, or hiding within one shell. Boosting relationships through teamwork and compromise is the way to get over this, or to get through this, a sensitive introspective phase that is requiring the two to demonstrate their loving kindness, support, compassion, empathy towards one another, in one another, and it's going to be expressed in whatever element they have this expression in, and it's learning each other, stride out into new territory. See, it's new territory. Sun in Sagittarius, this is an adventure. It's supposed to be looked at as an adventure at this time, to loosen up, to get into the playful side, but you have to get through this emotional realm at this time, because if not, it's going to keep coming up as like sexual frustration. It's like when two people want each other so bad and they just resist each other, and all it is sexual built up frustration, you know, that kind of thing too. Bring peace to your life, and your relationships will flourish. Moon in Libra, love is on the horizon, and it may seem dark for some sometimes, especially when you have it tuned out of your life where you're not going to tap into it at certain times. So it's just like, okay, you know, what can I say? Oh, this flew out. Personal growth in every kind of way. Moon in Taurus, self-esteem. It's the buildup of this self-esteem as a team. Success after a setback. Here we go. Growth, eclipse in Sagittarius. Here you go. So that is what is coming up into the surface at this time. Lovers divine, hashing it out in the emotional dark territories of their emotions, and it's really not bad at all. Okay. I was laughing at this because this was personal, that's why I'm not even sharing that one part, but like, so yeah, so stop talking. So I am shut your mouth and just listen. Okay, so these times right now, divine masculine, divine feminine energies, there are certain emotions being brought up that have been repressed, suppressed, that are going to be expressed, and it's going to feel like a test in every kind of way, especially when you feel the resistance. They may seem even combative in some kind of way, especially if you got fire, water in your chart, like all the elements show their way, headstrong, heart strong. And, you know, so hone your negotiation and relationship skills, communications. Communications is going to be very big here. And, you know, mature communications, no matter how hard it is. All right, believe in yourself and have the courage that is going to be needed to get through this time, for you are contributing to the collective at this time when you look for the rebalance in your life, needed reevaluating relationships. Justice and fair play is here right now for the two of you. That is, look at the King of Forces that will hear. This is fire. This is passion. This is, oh my gosh, a fated meeting, okay? You guys are here. It's happening. The more you resist, the more it persists. The more you assist, the more you learn, the more you grow. Tapping into the forces of your own nature and the elements. Animal spirits are speaking to the both of you at this time, offering further insight into your line. Fertile are these grounds to know how this is just like so super profound. I'm just looking. I just want to read. Yes. King of Forces, okay? A man standing by a stream is surrounded by different animals of the woods. The power of nature is all around him, and the earth below his feet, the water running by, and the star-filled nebula in the sky above. Yet he is a force himself, exerting calming influences on the wolf and the rabbit, which are natural enemies. Upright, this card indicates the presence of a man who has a powerful and positive energy. So the divine masculine energy is powerful and positive. He comes with good intentions, gentleness, and honesty that resonate from him. But it's a confusing time, especially when you suppress a lot in your life and you operate on certain just regular mundane levels that are different than when you dive in deep into these inner realms that we speak. Okay? If you don't know this man yet, his energy will be coming into your life. He could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or just your life in general. Supportive energies with the male divine masculine energy. He may also be a possible love interest. So maybe you're a female watching this, or maybe you're a male, because I have males that do watch my videos, and thank you very much for any of you and all of you who do tune in, and thank you for all new subscribers as well, and all same subscribers that still come in and tune in. I thank you. Also make sure to hit that notification bell to let you know when that'll alert you to when I do upload videos. Okay, whether you're a male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself that's emerging. Feel the balance and beauty of nature and know the powerful force is always moving within and around you. A change in, this fated meeting. Stop being afraid of this. Okay, there's nothing to fear. Archangel Michael is here. Okay? Look at how he protects the female and the male. So we're going to read that and end on that note. Archangel Michael's message. The Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He is seen here sharing his energy with two small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy, and he can help you lift your energy too. The support to the divine masculine is here too, in terms of this part that is needed for him to feel support and safe in every kind of way. When you receive this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. You got the strength card. Okay? The divine feminine, being that strength, that pillar of strength in this kind of emotional realm, is a reflection of Archangel Michael's energy as well. To the divine masculine, this is going to help. Okay, this can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and know what actions to take next. Trust your convictions, your power, and your resourcefulness. Michael upright heralds a time of greater courage, force, initiative, and action, so do not delay. He's right there with you, so tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you to move forward positively in all that you do in this intimate, communicative relationship that is like a powerhouse that is contributing to your ultimate cosmic quantum growth in every kind of way. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, the babbler. That is me on this evolutionary high of an uprise at this time. Thankful is I as ever. Make sure to check me out on enchantingbabble.blogspot.com. If there is more, any kind of video requests that you have or would like to make, please feel free to engage in every kind of way. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also check me out on Instagram at Enchantress, 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 the one and only. Thank you till we meet again.